Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, you guys. How are you? I'm about to get caramel everywhere. So this was supposed to definitely be a live reading event. Hey, Applehead, you just text me. This is supposed to be a live reading event, but y'all ain't purchased nothing. I just seen your message and what? Anyway, so I don't know if any of you are signed up for my classes tonight, but I do have classes tonight for the Divine Enlightenment Education, which is my spirituality classes. Wow. Just wow. Hello, Mel. How are you? Yep, so I was supposed to be doing you guys' live readings, but nobody grabbed a live reading. All y'all was doing personal readings. But I wanted to talk to y'all anyway, because I have a few podcasts that I am about to be dropping. So the podcast that I'm going to be dropping, one of them is The Art of Detachment. Finally, y'all. Finally, the Art of Detachment is dropping. I'm also going to be doing another one that a lot of folk ain't gonna agree with, and y'all know me. I don't really give a shit. So yeah, if you don't agree, you don't agree. But it is going to be, hey darling, how are you? Hello, hello. But that particular podcast is going to be on your type versus your preference. Because for some reason, a lot of people get that mixed up. They get mixed up what a type is and what a preference is. And I don't know why. Blessed, blessed, blessed. That's beautiful. I love to see it. They get these things mixed up. And just excuse me, I have a Cinnabon because, yeah, we're just going to be chatting today. But, for some reason, people think that a type is the same thing as a preference. And it is not. A type is not the same thing as a preference. Hey, how are you? King Jason's mom. Oh, I love the way his name is spelled. Come through. Okay. If that's how you spell that young king's name, I love it. I love how his name is spelled. I've never seen Jason spelled that way. And if I'm saying his name wrong, please correct me, but it looked like Jason to me. But that looks awesome. But yeah. So the Art of Detachment will be dropping tonight. Preference versus type may drop tonight or it may drop tomorrow. I'm not too sure just yet. I'll probably be on a roll because I got classes tonight. So those of you that have joined my classes, I will see y'all at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. If you have any other engagements or anything like that, the classes will be recorded. I'm going to show y'all this because I don't know how I'm going to eat this, but it looks good. And this is like going to be my sugar for the week. But with those classes, it is going to be intense. I've already had a few people that's just like, I'm not ready for tonight, but I paid for it. So I ain't really got no choice, which is true. Like, if you investing in yourself and you're paying for classes and stuff like that, do your classes, y'all. It's like certain things are supposed to trigger you. They're supposed to trigger you in order for you to be able to look at yourself in a different light, be able to look at your situations in a different light, as well as also a different perception and perspective. A lot of people, for some reason, always think that their perception is proper. And it's all about your perspective. You know, I tell people a lot that I do counseling for and do any type of mentorships for, like, you have to realize sometimes you are living in the same reality as somebody, but you can have two completely separate perceptions of what is going on. He said, period. I can't wait to get my money for classes. Wait on that. I heard that. So one thing I'll tell you too is, even though the classes are live, they'll be recorded. So what I'm going to do is, as the semester progresses, I'm going to make the classes available as well. Hey, how are you? Hey. Hello, love. How are you? I'm going to make the classes available for purchase one by one. And then if somebody just wants the whole semester, of course, that's not going to be available until the end of the semester. Gratitude. Absolutely. Y'all, you know what? I found out at like 1:00 this morning that my TV has the Tidal app, because I use Tidal for music streaming. And I found out that my TV has a Tidal app. It's been on there ever since. They done messed up. They done messed up giving me Tidal on the TV. They done messed up giving me Tidal. I'm about to blast this TV. I ain't got to worry about no speaker, taking no speaker in the shower. I could listen to my meditation music. I could listen to my affirmations on the TV. Oh, okay. It's the game night chat. Oh, I love that. Yes, I love the way you spelled his name. I love the uniqueness. You let that baby have his own. I love that so much. Like my youngest son, and again, y'all gonna see me eating. I apologize. Well, no, I don't apologize, because I'm gonna keep on eating. But I got a honey bun from Cinnabon, and it's the little pecan praline honey bun thing. But I really love that you named him so original and you were able to just really give him his own. A lot of people be like, oh, excuse me, that instant is going on my nose. A lot of people be like, oh, they'll never get, like a little name placard. I don't give a hoot and dooter about that. But you know what? They always going to have their own stake. They're always going to make their own mark in this world. Thank you, sweetheart, thank you, his own name. Like my youngest, his middle name is Kealoha. It actually means the loved one in Hawaiian. It was actually ordained to him. But I love the fact that he has such a unordinary name, for us anyway. He has such an unordinary name that was actually ordained to him by Hawaiians that were like basically like his Hawaiian godparents. And I love it. Kealoha. It is K-E. Aloha. No, it's Kealoha is what it is. It's Kealoha. And Kealoha means the loved one. Or it also can mean the love. But it is a very rare name for the people on the mainland to have. But again, his Hawaiian godparents are who provided him with that. Thank you. With vertigo. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, love. I'm obsessed with it. I loved it. When they came up with it, I was like, but you know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, his first name is Jacob. So, very basic. Very basic. But that middle name, though, that Kealoha, is going to really be so very different for him, and I love it. I think my oldest son, his name is Raymond, but it's spelled R-A-E instead of R-A-Y, because I didn't want people to call him Ray Ray. I didn't want people to call him Ray Ray. Ryan. Okay, you listen, Jay, I have to meet this young king. What? He's gonna leave a mark in this world. Mark my words. That baby gonna leave a mark in this world. And his name is going to be remembered. That spelling, everything. That baby is going to leave a mark in this world. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. To keep tongues from complaining. I like that. I like that. Like, a lot of you guys don't know my actual real name. Everybody I go by R.S. Cole. I never go by my actual name. I go by my pseudonym. But my actual name that was provided to me by my mother and father, it actually means bright leader in Indian. So I love that. Yes, he is. Yes, everybody speak that over that baby. He is going to leave a beautiful mark in this world. He is highly favored. Absolutely. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just giving children their own identity. You know what I'm saying? It's just allowing them to have their own. Allowing them to just become of themselves. They're not like anybody else. They're unique. They have something that stands out. And that is something that is just amazing. Is it too late to inbox my question? Yeah, because they were all supposed to be purchased on the website. I mean, if y'all purchase them now, then I'll do them. I'm just snacking for the most part because nobody purchased them. But if you do have a question, just go to the link that's in my bio and click on live readings. And then just do it there. You could actually put it in the notes. So just put your question in the notes. Yeah, absolutely receive that. I receive that and believe that young king is going to make a lot of moves in this world. He is going to definitely make a mark. There's no way he's not. I love that. Look, you came in here to watch a live for yourself, and we start talking about your son. That is so beautiful. I love it. I love that. So who else has unique names? Or, I mean, of course, you guys, if you follow me for long enough, you guys know I have snakes. So, of course, my snakes are named after Egyptian gods. That was supposed to be us speaking on her. But you know what? Because she is his mom, she is the one that is going to raise that phenomenal king. You know what I'm saying? So because that's his mom, that's the energy he's going to be bringing into her home. And that's the energy that she's going to be able to go back and look and say, hey, this is my baby. Does the question need to be worded a certain way? No, not at all. As long as it's not going to get me banned. But I can use discretion as to how to say your question. As long as it's not, it can be adult themed. I would just have to be unique to answering your question. It just depends on what you're saying. Brashanta is unique. That's very unique. And that, again, that's something that when people hear that, because it's not something that's so common, it sticks with you. Right now, I have only live classes, due to what's going on in the world. I only have online classes right now. Oh, okay. Okay. She's this all health finances. Okay. Cool. Not a problem. Let me see. Hold on. I tuned in while looking for him off the bus because he's normal. Oh. And look, we just gave you all kind of positive things about your baby, and you was just over there panicking. That's beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. Peace and love, my darling. Okima is my name, and I have a few friends with. I like that. I like your name as well. So I have a niece coming into the world this year. I had the pleasure of naming her. Stuff I see. Okay. I do have a guidebook. I'm about to update it as well, but I do have a guidebook, and I was actually about to post a video because for some reason people be going straight to the products and they never download the guidebook. Like they never download the guidebook. So I'm going to be updating the guidebook with some of the new things that are dropping that I have hidden on the website. So just hold off on your purchase. I have some new things that I'll be dropping on the website just in case it's something that you're interested in. And then, so I'll probably have you email me if anything. Yeah, it is. It's a guidebook. So like when you first go to the website, if you scroll down, like you'll see my picture, you'll see popular products. And if you keep scrolling down, it gives you a guidebook that you can download. It's a PDF. So anytime I add something new, or honestly, even if I take something away, I can just update the guidebook and it's cost effective. And it, you know what I'm saying? And you guys don't have to keep getting book after book after book after book. You just download it to your phone or your computer, tablet, whatever you order off of. And then at that point, if I update it, you can delete the old one and just download the new one. Whether it is specific product, I don't want to put your business out there, but you know, if you're comfortable, if it was a specific product, then let me know. I practice quite a few things. Okay, love. Yeah, I still have to update it, but for the most part, yeah. I'll probably unhide those things later on tonight after class. This is good. It's actually very soft, very moist. A friend of mine hates when I say that, but it's funny. With voodoo, because I am not initiated into voodoo, even though I do work with voodoo deities, that would probably be Monique Lorena is who I would direct that question to, truth be told. She is a trusted, initiated voodoo priestess. Wait, what? Oh, baby, listen. I got you. Most definitely, it's hidden on there, but most definitely, my cleanse bundle. And I'm gonna just tell you now. Yes, she is Monique Lorena. She's on TikTok. The cleansing bundle is basically what you would need. What the cleansing bundle comes with is a Florida water that I've made. I've put the herbs and strained and done and actually left behind natural elements of the herbs, so you know that it's actual real Florida water being made. It comes with Florida water, cleansing soap, a conjured cleansing oil, like literally I have invoked spirits over these particular oils, a bath salt, as well as a candle to burn. Like it's the whole entire kit to cleanse and remove things like that. It also comes with an invocation as well as of what to say as you're taking a bath and as you are lighting your candle. So yeah. Ain't nobody about to play. Email me, because like I said, it's hidden on the website. You won't be able to see it until I go to the website and unhide it. You can send me an email, and if you want, I can send you an invoice of it, but just so you know what it details. Let me see, because a lot of things I have hidden is because I didn't get a chance to take pictures. Because some people that were already in my circle knew the things that I was coming out with and purchased them. So I was unable to take pictures of what it was that I needed. I do. And that's another thing that's actually going to be unhidden I have a full category on spells. So instead of coming to me, there is no roach on my wall. I promise you that. Instead of coming to me, you can actually download and do your own spells. They are in PDF form. When I started watching other videos, you mentioned the snake's house. But those are my babies. Those, like, listen, when I tell you that, yeah, I'm just going to block you. I don't have time. I don't do trolls. Just so y'all know, I don't do trolls. I do need a mod. And my sister, she's not feeling too good, so I'm gonna let her live right now. But yeah, I did. I blocked them immediately. Your mod, I appreciate you. I don't even know how to select nobody as a moderator. I don't even know how to do it. How do you do it? Sorry, y'all. I don't even know how to do it. Competence, yeah. Admin settings, maybe. Oh, moderators. There it is. No live moderators yet. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay, so look, now I done found out how to do it. Because now I'm over here searching. I never knew. Okay. Okay, cool. I appreciate y'all. So I just found out how to do it. So give me a second. Let me type y'all names right quick. And then I'll put y'all in here for moderators as I'm on here. But I don't know if you guys seen the catastrophe of this lady pretending to be a Christian or pretending to be an Israelite, whatever the hell she was. Over here, y'all, she told me that I was going to end up brutally because I had red hair, y'all. I was just like, oh, okay, cool. Okay, so hold on. I'm about to add y'all right now. Oh, wait. I don't think you follow me, so it's not even letting me add you as a mod. It's saying that it doesn't find any users. That's weird. But that's fine. We'll be good for right now. So in the event, you know, anything else happen, like I said, y'all see, I am very quick block. What you're not gonna do is disturb my peace and disturb my energy. I ain't got time. Oh, you are welcome, Laylee Sojalala. You are so welcome, darling. And I try to, I don't know what my rope is doing, but apparently he's happy because he is scaling the hell out of his terrarium. But you know, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm not an easy person to piss off. It takes a lot, you know what I'm saying, to get me to that point. But if you get me to that point, then that means you've unlocked the door and it'll never be closed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I do a lot to just balance myself and to make sure that I'm good, my energy is good, because once I go there, there's no telling me when enough is enough. Well, see, here's my thing. And this is my policy, and it's on my website. And you have to agree to this policy prior to, you know what I'm saying, you actually booking with me. Because my thing is, you coming to me, you're not doing me a favor. You're investing in you. Let's be honest here. You're coming to me is investing in you. So how much do you love yourself? How much are you willing to invest, and how much are you willing to put into yourself by coming and getting the information that you so need? Because you don't have it, and I am able to receive and bridge those realms in order to give it to you. So I've had a person didn't show up, and that was cool. I was good with that, because as I started to dig and look further, it was my ex who I have a order against. And it was like, ooh, aren't you lucky? If you wanted to just give me money, you could have said that, because that's all you did. Because I don't offer refunds. I have had one person, two people actually, try to do chargebacks. That's not how that worked. That's not how that worked. It literally says on my website there is no refunds. Because of the time, the energy, and the effort, and everything that I make is customized for the people that make it. I don't have, my products just sitting in a warehouse. I don't have my products just laying around here absorbing all the energy that is around it. I don't have that. When I receive an order, I look at the things that you do order, and at that time, I begin to curate them. Like some of the soaps and stuff like that, and I may pre-pour my candles, but when it comes to actually working over these items and things like that, that is not done until your order comes in. Because let's say, and this is just my theory behind it, and y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. This is my theory behind it, right? Let's say I have a bunch of peace candles, okay, sitting out. They're just sitting around waiting to be ordered, right? But then something ends up happening that disrupts my peace. You know what I'm saying? Like something ends up happening that is, I've been upset, or I've had to do some work. I've had to do some left hand work. Even though I have these items in different areas, that's something that is still going to travel. Energy travels. So I'm not going to sit here and just have a whole bunch of stuff just sitting on a shelf, absorbing all kind of energy. Not to mention, those of you that know me know I have children. My children be getting pissed off at school. My children don't have my level of calmness. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have my level of calmness. So if my children are sitting here and they're upset and they're bringing that type of energy into the house, and of course they know how to go check themselves. But if they are upset and they're walking past these items and stuff like that, what do y'all think is happening? Like, the shit gets absorbed. Energy does nothing but transfer and transmute. That's it. So if I have spiritual products that are sitting here, you know what's going to happen? Those spiritual products are going to absorb the energy that is around them. So I just don't do that. A lot of people are like, oh, it takes a week or 2 weeks to get your order. And it does. And that is because of the time, the dedication, and the crap that I am putting behind my work. Because when you get your shit, you feel it. That I could tell any and everybody can tell you, as soon as they have gotten my products, they have felt my products. And that's not me, just trying to cap, or me trying to put myself on a pedestal. That's me just knowing who the hell I am. That's me just knowing the power that I possess. That's me just knowing the understanding and divine wisdom and blessings that my people, my team behind me has provided. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, and everybody ain't gonna do that. And that's just some honest shit. Everybody is not going to do that. A lot of these practitioners, and I'm not trying to call nobody out, but let's go ahead and have a moment of honesty. A lot of these practitioners will sit here. I have a candle that's burning right now, which is a fixed candle, but I fixed the candle and I fixed it for myself. And I'll show y'all. I'm comfortable with that. I did this particular candle here. You know what I'm saying? As you see, the candle was burning. The candle was going. A lot of practitioners that you see won't even take the time to do the amount of work that has been done to this candle. Y'all have seen me and me teaching my sister, digging out these candles, writing the petitions for those individuals, making sure that the petitions is in the candle, being able to, let you know, hey, this is your item. This is exactly, it is customized for you. I'm not going to have a bunch of these candles just sitting around here so I could just pass you out some regular shit. No. What is it that you want to manifest? What are the things that it is that you want to desire? What are your aspirations? What are your desires? What roadblocks do you feel that you have to whether you would need a candle like this? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I'll go ahead. I'll write it down. I always tell people, leave whatever you want in the notes. If you want a custom candle, you can customize your own candles and just put that shit in the notes. Your petition is in the candle. So as you are burning and manifesting and chanting over your candle, what you want to attain is inside. The energy is right there. So not only is it within you, but it's within the product that I've made for you. So a lot of people don't do that. Some practitioners will just sit up and have a bunch of them candles just sitting around. They just send it on to you. But you sent me this, but this is not my particular intention. Some people that order prosperity, they forget prosperity is not money. Prosperity is you being prosperous in life, in work, in health, in different attributes of your life. Oh, look, and she still fuck with me to this day. Her ass she gonna be in class today. She's actually my mentee. We work together every Friday, and she still be telling me, like, I am not fucking with you when it comes to your sex magic. I'm not gonna do it. And I just be like, man, whatever. Thank you. Exactly. Unlock that self potential, because the more you're speaking over yourself, as it is burning, as it is, just the energy of what you're trying to do is there. And I'll go ahead, I'll give you guys, a background on me, right? I'm going to tell y'all what just happened. So since October, my youngest son has a disability, okay? He has been diagnosed with what is called ED. ED is emotional disorder. So basically with emotional disorder, you grow up, but your emotions, the way you react to certain things doesn't. It stays at a certain time frame. It grows a lot slower than you do. So whereas a normal child would say, oh, my balloon popped. Mom, can I get a new one? Or Dad, can I get a new one? If my son balloon pops, he doesn't know how to handle that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fit of emotion, and he doesn't understand how to handle it because, again, his emotions are younger than he is. Even though he's 10, his emotions are about 4 or 5. So with that being said, I was trying to get him into a program because his school pissed me off. So he's homeschooled. His school pissed me off, and I'm just like, oh my God, I really need to go ahead and get him back in a program that was similar to when we were in Vegas. However, he needs more. Because he's getting older, he now needs more. So, of course, I have been doing rituals. I have been doing rituals for other people. I had just said, you know what, let me go ahead and do some stuff for me, too, because I need to be able to make sure that my child is taken care of regardless. So the program that he needs to be in is $5,000 a month. Yeah, you heard that. $5,000 a month. And even when they tried to put me on a sliding scale, with the sliding scale, basically it was still $3,500 a month, even on a sliding scale. So that is a lot. I have other children. I have a house to take care of. I got all kind of things to just focus between $3,500 and $5,000 a month to his therapy. So they were like, well, go ahead and try to apply for state insurance. I'm like, I've tried that. They've denied me and they told me I make too much money. They were like, well, let's go ahead and try it again. So I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I want y'all to keep in mind, this is all back in October, November. Okay. And I went ahead and just, I talked to my ancestors, and I just, kind of went from there and started saying, I need abundance. I need some prosperity in these situations. And it's just like, man, I really need that assistance, right? So here's the thing. I got a notice not even a week ago, a few days ago, that my son was approved for the insurance. So you know what that does? That saves me between $3,500 and $5,000 a month to get my child the therapy and the development and the school setting that he needs. Mind you, I asked for this back in October, November. It is January. Patience is also another key. A lot of people don't understand that patience is another key in manifestation, because it's like sometimes things just have to be shaken and moving in the spirit realm, things that you don't see. And you got to pay attention to that. You have to pay attention to your surroundings. You have to pay attention to the things that you're doing or what you're not doing. You know, are you around people that got, you know, toe up energy? Is your energy toe up? Do you have faith? Do you doubt your work because it didn't come when you wanted it to come? There's a lot of things that comes with manifestation. And so many people are just not willing to do the work. And that's the problem. Because I'm an impatient Leo. And you know, and I get it. I understand, boo. I really do. But at the same token, it's just like patience is key. Especially when you're talking about wealth, abundance, finances, and stuff like that. Like I said, I wanted prosperity. I wanted to be able to afford and do the things that I need to do for my child because he needs it. You know, so for them to go ahead and give me a downright all approval letter, you know, they not only took him, they took my other children too. They got insurance. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, because the program does not take private insurance. It's either the state insurance or it's out of pocket. The only thing that's in between is the sliding scale, which was the $3,500. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, that's a lot. And I do have your questions. I have all three of them here. I'm going to go ahead and light my incense really quickly and just re-cleanse my space so I can go ahead and answer your questions, my love. But I do want to go ahead and read the energy that you are putting out to the universe first, okay? Let me see. What's a small secret you could share about working more on patience? Meditation. I was not patient in the beginning. I can tell you that my level of patience now is not the same as it was before. Because y'all know I'm a Capricorn. I got to have everything in order. I got to know this. I need to have security. I need to, you know what I'm saying, know what I need to know. I need to make sure I got a fall black and I got a plan for the plan and the plan for the plan. That's just me. That's just how I've always been. But I definitely, no, you're not supposed to clear your mind when you meditate. Who told you that? That's not what you do. You don't clear your mind when you meditate. You write down the things that you are seeking clarity on, and you study those things as you sit there in silence or you sit there with meditation music on. Utilize 528 hertz. 538 hertz will probably be better for you. So 538 hertz, you can look it up on YouTube. No, ma'am, you do not clear your mind. You are not SpongeBob. You don't clear your mind when you're trying to meditate. You go ahead, you meditate and focus on those things that you are looking to attain or that you want clarity on, the things that you want answers for. So you don't clear your mind. I don't know why anybody would say clear your mind and meditate. No, that ain't how that works. Do you know what the average human brain goes through within a 5 to 10 minute time period? Please, no. You ain't got to clear your mind. What you just need to do is sit in solace, sit in solitude. Even if you are in the shower, you can meditate in the shower, honey. You can meditate in the tub, sweetheart. You can meditate at any time. Do you want me to read your questions out loud, or do you just want me to say your first question, second question, a third question? Okima 309, which one do you want? You are so welcome. You are so welcome, goddess. Don't let nobody tell you that you got to clear your mind to freaking meditate. That is not how that go, girl. Do you want me to read your questions out loud, or do you want me to just go with 1, 2, 3, basically? Yeah. You can meditate in the shower. And I can tell you, really, like, shower meditation it's very relaxing and very inviting for me. I get a lot of results. I get a lot of downloads in the shower. So shower meditation is absolutely amazing. There's another way to meditate, but I can't say it on live. It starts with an M, but you can manifest and do that too. You can listen to affirmations. You can listen to a certain spiritual, hertz and things of that nature. And yeah, go from there. You can change your last question if you need to. You can type it here, but I actually already have pulled the energy that you are putting out to the universe. I just want to go ahead and actually grab 2 more cards for you, because that was interesting. There was another card that I seen that is probably going to still pop out anyway. So that way we can get you where you need to go. Bet. I figured it. I knew that would pop out. Okay. All right. All right, all right. So, something I'm going to apply. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One thing I tell people too, and I'm going to do a video on it. You have to give you the love that you are seeking from somebody else. You have to love you how you want to be loved. So therefore, when it comes, you can understand if somebody's bullshitting you or not, because that's not how you make yourself feel. That's not how you know to feel. Like, this is not what you say it is, player. Like, this ain't what it is. Don't sit up here and play with nobody pissy panty little son or pissy panty little daughter trying to gaslight you into thinking something is love, and it's not. It's really, really not. So you got to give yourself the love that you are looking for within another person, because how do you know what it feels like? Southern Foreigner. I still got this damn cinnamon roll too. And it's funny because me and Southern Foreigner had a very, very invigorating conversation on, you know, just how people perceive things, like their perception on shit. Like, people's mind is really fucked. Like, this country, this educational system, it really got people's mind real fucked up. And there's just certain things you gotta... But let me know, Okima, your last question that you want to change. But basically, the very first question that, the energy that you actually put out to the world is the nurturer. This is a good thing, but it is also a bad thing. And it's a bad thing in your case, and I'll tell you why. You are taking care of everybody else but yourself. So when we get to your first question, I'm going to answer that. But this is one reason of why you're having those particular issues. You taking care of everybody else except you. When you going to take care of you? When are you going to go ahead and make sure that you are getting reciprocation for the people that you are giving your energy to? When they going to give it back? And if they're not going to give it back, what you going to do to stop sharing so much of yourself? So that's the very first thing that does pop out with that. For this one here, you have another goddess, but you have this particular goddess in reverse. And this is really a direct correlation with the very first one with Demeter. You're giving yourself... You're giving too much of you. You're not taking the time to spend that energy on yourself. You're not taking the time to spend that energy on you to ensure that the things that need to happen for you happen, sweetheart. So that's the reason why you're having that first question. But let's go ahead and go with that first question and let's ask so we can get some clarity on that one. But you're going to have to definitely start taking care of you. Somebody's knocking at my door. Yes. Who is it? Who is it? How you gonna knock on my door without saying anything? But the answer to your first question, sweetheart, is yes. You're actually going to go through a rebirth period. You're going to go through a period of where your body is going to completely reinvent itself. But again, you have to get yourself in a space of where you are taking care of you more. I didn't look, it's still here, y'all. It's still here. I was trying to smash it, but it's still here. Like, stuff like this I eat really slowly. But this is the pecan cinnamon roll. And it is really good. From Cinnabon. What you mean the audacity? The invitation was open, player. Like, there's no, ain't no audacity. This shit good, too. Yeah. Look, I told y'all when y'all came up on this live that I was going to be snacking on my Cinnabon. I already told y'all that. And see, I had left it alone so I could do mama's reading. Okay. I sure thought. Everybody blame Southern Foreigner for me over here eating this goodness in y'all face. I'm just saying. But at the end of it all, she said take a big bite. I will. I 100% will. So, Okima, at the end of it all, sweetheart, you're going to go through a rebirth. So that very first question, the answer to that is yes. Absolutely. That is the answer to your very first question. I relocated. Good. So that's That's why you're going to go through a rebirth. That's good about you relocating. Just be careful of who you share your energy with. And I understand this too. When it comes to sharing your energy, that doesn't necessarily mean people got to be in your face. People can call you and pull on you. People can text you and pull on you. You can look at somebody's depressed ass social media and that shit will pull on you. So you just always still want to be careful about that. Okay. But as far as that very first question, that answer is yes. I want you to start meditating a little more. Again, you too. Start breathing more. Start taking a lot more deep breaths. Take time throughout the day, periodically, to where you are actually focusing yourself and taking deep breaths to continue to help you out with that first question. Okay. So the second question, that's shady, despicable, unadulterated BS right there. Come on now. Yeah, the energetic influences. You may want to go ahead and also do a cleansing bath. So let me go ahead and drop some gems. Y'all get a pen and a paper. Get a pen and a paper so y'all can have some free game right now. Before I read your second question, boo, go ahead and get you a pen and a paper because you're going to go ahead and also need to cleanse your energy. So it's not just a simple fact of you moving away. You know what I'm saying? And you being alone. You still got to remove those energies from off of you. You still got to remove that. But hold on. Let me go ahead and take this good bite for my girl over there. Because this stuff is good, honey. Okay. Let me know when y'all ready. I'm going to pause. And I'm going to be over here stuffing my face until y'all ready. So when y'all ready, let me know in the comments that you ready. You have a quill? Cool. Okay. I don't do. You see my quills. I got a few of them. I got a few of them. You already know that. You see me. Y'all ready? All right. So, I want y'all to blend these items together. You can put them in a satchel. I don't know why my dog is barking. Southern Foreigner, come get your dog. Because I don't know what the hell you barking at. Come get your dog. Come get your dog. Damn dog scared of his own shadow, but he will bark the hell out of somebody at the front door. Make some stir fry. Oh, so you over here doing that bald head hoe shit. You about to go make some stir fry? Bet. It's all gravy. Anyway, since y'all ready, I'm gonna go ahead. Yeah, he over here doing that bald head hoe shit. You about to make some stir fry. And I bet your punk ass gonna get some jasmine rice too. You just chairless. You just, ooh, scandalous. It's the disrespect for me. Holistic Center. My phone died, y'all. I'm sorry. It did. It froze. I had to plug it up. You're gonna call me Holistic Cinnabon. Bet. No problem. But anyway, as I was stating, so all of you guys that have pens, all of y'all that got pens, let me know. If y'all still ready, let me know. If you still ready, let me know. Yeah, because of you. Because of you. That's the reason why I froze. Bet. So, you guys can put this in a satchel. Some people may be like, what the heck is a satchel? These little mesh bags, and you can get the smaller ones. You can get like 8 of these from the dollar store. I'm about to drop some gems. Forever True 87. But these right here are like little mesh bags that you can kind of just pull like this, right? You can get the smaller ones from like the dollar store. You can get like 8 of them from the dollar store. But anyway, We're going to give y'all some cost-effective cleansing today. So you guys want to take some sea salt. Nope, it don't matter what color satchel you get. Whatever you like. It don't matter. You can take some sea salt. Okay. Get you some dried chamomile flower. Get you some hyssop herb. Get you some bay leaf. And get you, just some roses. If you don't like roses, you can substitute the roses for lavender. Either or. Or, shoot, if you want to add a little razzle-dazzle, add both of them, roses and lavender. So, you want to mix those in a satchel. You want to run you a nice warm. To me, I like hot baths. Like, if the steam not coming off my skin, it ain't hot enough. So you want to take you a really nice, warm, to your tolerance bath. I don't want y'all saying R.S. Cole told me to burn myself. Okay, no. To your tolerance. Okay, again, the steam got to be coming off my skin. I like my water hot. Okay, I like to sit in there like some noodles. That's just me. But, put that in a satchel. And take you a nice, to your tolerance, hot bath. And I want you to sit there and speak over yourself. I have an incantation on here already. It is pinned on my page where it says that I release all energies, entities, and parasites that have attached to me throughout my days because these are not my energies. Download that video. You can sit and play that over and over again as you are in the tub and remove those parasites, remove those things that may have had you bound. Speak over yourself. Remove any unapproved binding, hex, or love magic that someone may have placed on you without your knowledge. Those herbs right there, they'll get you right. Now for me, because I have access to it, I also use witch's cut grass. Witch's cut grass is strong. It's very powerful, but a lot of people don't have access to it. It's not something that's easy. And even my supplier had issues getting it in. So I cleaned them out so that I can make sure I have it. But if you have the, chance to get it, it's called Witch's Cut Grass. Get that too. Do that. Do that twice a month. Twice a month, take you a cleansing bath. And if you don't have a tub, do it, put it in in a big bowl, or you can do it in the sink. Okay, big bowl or in the sink. And in that sink, you want to go ahead and just do the same thing. Wash downward. Wash downward. Okay, wash downward. And speak over yourself and just make sure that you are good. Danny, hi, honey. Yeah, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. You did. No, I had to leave there, honey. That was just not the place for me. I ended up leaving. So I want you to just do that. Again, do that at least twice a month. Especially if you go out and go to work. Like if you actually travel for work. If you are around other people, other energies, you probably need to go ahead and do that once a week. In hoodoo, is there god or goddesses? No. Hoodoo is an ancestral-based practice that is passed down, and a majority of the knowledge is passed down verbally. And it is taught to you, with specific things. But is there a specific god or goddess in hoodoo? No. We always give honor to all of the elements. A lot of people don't understand, or they don't like to really do this, but there are specific chapters and scriptures in the Bible that are directly related to hoodoo. So a lot of practitioners do hoodoo. You are very welcome. And again, keep in mind, hoodoo is an ancestral practice. Hoodoo is also still a closed practice as well. Now, for those of my beautiful individuals, my friends that do not possess melanin, your lineage is through Appalachian folk magic. A lot of people don't like to admit this, and a lot of people may not even know this, but Appalachian folk magic is the closest thing to hoodoo. Why is Appalachian folk magic the closest thing to hoodoo? Because of the fact that Big Mama, the women that were watching over these children for the masters, and I don't want to say too much, of course, because I'm on live, but the Black martyr women, or the mammies that were watching over these children, were also protecting them. Oh yeah, honey, Psalms, Deuteronomy, Genesis, Isaiah. There's a lot of chapters that they utilize for protection, for hex work, for money work. There's a lot of things like this behind it, and a lot of people don't realize it. There's a lot of different scriptures for different things, even with road opening. But, you know, for my non-melanated practitioners, a lot of people get on them because they think it's hoodoo, but what they're actually practicing is what's called Appalachian folk magic or Appalachian magic. Because there were certain things that were taught by the Big Mama or the mammies to protect these children, because their fathers were taking advantage of their childness. You know what I'm saying? Or other masters were coming and taking advantage of these children, so they would place protection and they would teach these children how to protect themselves. What they didn't teach these children is how to conjure. Okay? Because what the mammies were conjuring were Black entities. They were Black ancestors. I can't have you calling on my Black ancestors for assistance with you, for the people that done, you know what I'm saying, and enslaved our family. That's not how that works. That is why they work more with the element of fire and water and herbs, because that is what they were taught. That is something that was also taught down to them. It's not hoodoo, it's Appalachian magic. Just in case people didn't know that. And that's very controversial. And I don't care. I said what I said, and I'd say it again, because it is. They are allowed to work with earth and candles and water because it was something that was given to them. The Lama Dama, exactly. They were protecting these children. Yes, son. My door is locked and I'm on live. So let me go ahead and get back to my baby girl's question. But yes, that is very, very accurate. The Lama Damas, yes. You are so welcome. So a lot of times when they say that they're practicing hoodoo, some of them just don't know. And some of them may have learnt particular things of herb and candles and things like that. And that's all they've learned, but they never learned to conjure. Because there is no way that my great-great-grandma, who was enslaved by your grandpa, you know what I'm saying, gonna help you with anything. But they'll help me. I can conjure my ancestors. I can go back to them. I can conjure those individuals that I need to talk to. So the classes that I hold, I'm not teaching you to conjure, African American spirits. I'm not going to do that, because that would be against what was taught to me. That would be against what was told to me. I would be in violation, and I'm not about to get in trouble. So I am teaching you how to get your own power. Yes, you do air dry after you cleanse. Yes, ma'am. Yes, son. Son, I just told you I'm on live, so you got to wait. So her second question, where my girl at? Because we done went all everywhere. Where's my girl at? Let me know in the comments where you at, darling. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Okima, where you at? Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure. All right, so your second one. Now is a time for you to be still. Now is the time for you to be still. Hold off on major purchases. Right now, of course, you have your independence, which is something that is extremely beautiful. You have the Lilith card that came up. And you also has your ambition. So you're going to work, you know what I'm saying, for what it is that you desire, for what it is that you want. But your miracles is in reverse until you get that first portion, until you get that healing portion, until you do that particular work. We're going to be at a standstill. I would hold off from any major purchases, any major contracts for right now. But in terms of you getting exactly what it is that you desire, in terms of that, girl, yes. You ain't going crazy. You hear the things that you hear. You see the things that you see. That's not a problem. You have to just make sure that you are also able to adapt to the different areas and aspects around you. You want to make sure that you are having divine acceptance for the things that come with may. Be grateful for the good. Be grateful for the not so good. Just be grateful for all things and look at the things that are not so good as a lesson, as a learning pole. Instead of saying, why me? Why this happened to me? Or what did I do wrong? Say, what can I learn from this? What is this teaching me? How can I grow from this situation? Yes, it's adverse. Yes, you're not going to like it, but how can I grow from this situation? What is this actually teaching me to do? Okay. But again, in terms of getting what you want, in terms of that improving and making sure that you are going to be okay, then yes, that is definitely going to happen for you. But you got to change your mindset. Your mindset controls a lot of the things that you got going on. And you a busybody. Child, listen. You a busybody. You a busybody. But you don't even like to sit down. And stop thinking that you're running out of time. You're not running out of time. You're not running out of time. You're not. You have time, sweetheart. You're not running out of time. You got to change your mindset. In order for that to get you where you want to be, that second question, in order to get where you want to be in that aspect, vibrate in the energy first and foremost. Second of all, your mindset. Stop speaking negatively on yourself. Stop speaking negatively on whatever it is, your situations. Here's another free tip. Stop speaking negatively on your finances. Stop speaking negatively on your money. Stop saying, I'm broke. Don't say that. I temporarily do not have the funds to access the things in my reality. I'm not broke. Some things are just delayed. Money is flowing to me. Money is flowing to me quickly. Money is flowing to me effortlessly. Just right now, I have a temporary delay in accessing the funds that I need for my reality. Oh, it's temporary. Temporary. Yeah, wasted so much with the word, people. Man, I'm telling you. And again, you can't even, it got to the point now, you can't even call your family your family. Sometimes your family is acquaintances too. People be allowing that F word, that family word, to get them into a lot of hell. Like, oh, but I'm your family. I'm your cousin. I'm your sister. I'm your brother. Okay, but you made them toe up choices, not me. A lot of people allow that F word, and that F word being family, to get them all toe up. Why? No, that those are your burdens to bear. Your burdens to bear. My long lost identical twin. Look, there's a possibility. There's a possibility, y'all. Y'all gotta really, really start speaking positively over your life. Start speaking positively over your finances. Start speaking positively over the things that you want in life. Just know it's coming to you. Just know that it's coming to you. And that's another thing too. A lot of y'all ain't got no faith. Y'all want what you want. Y'all, some odd reason, and I'm saying y'all, and I'm not trying to be rude, but just as a collective, a lot of individuals think, and again, I don't care about, whatever. It ain't none of that for me. But as a collective, at the humans, our humanality, okay, we live in such a microwaved society where you think everything is like instant oatmeal. And it's not. Everything is not instant oatmeal. We have to be patient. And when you're asking for certain things, you set it and forget it. You ask for it and say, look, I deserve this. You speak with authority and know who the hell you are. You have to speak with authority and know who the hell you are. Stop doubting yourself, because self-doubt is the number one reason of why shit don't be going right. Because you are messing up your own energy. A lot of times you be in your own way. You are your own blockage. A lot of times, oh, I done let everybody go and ain't nobody around me. Well, baby, then it's you. You are the common denominator as to why your life is going in chaos. But let's be clear. Some people find peace in chaos. Some people find organization in chaos. There is definitely a such thing as organized chaos. And people live in it every day. Sometimes people have lived the things that they have gone through for so long. That's the only version of them that they know. They don't know themselves outside of the hurt. They don't know themselves outside of the adverse situations that have happened. They don't know themselves outside of the pain and the struggle that they've had. They don't know who they are outside of that. And they're scared to find out. Healing is a scary thing. Exactly. Sometimes chaos is all you know. But at the end of the day, if you are trying to make change for your life, wouldn't you want to change your mindset? If that's not what you want anymore, if that's not the life you want to live anymore, it is solely up to you. You control your reality. Oh, I don't have this because my parents. Nope. My mother was a crackhead. Sold me for crack when I was 2 years old. Look at me. If I define myself by my mother's situation, do you think I would be where I am now? I own 3 businesses. Do you think I would be where I am right now? No. Doing podcasts, mentorships, helping couples and other people overcome things that they have going on in their life. I am not the circumstances of my parents. I have created my own reality, and I refuse to fall into the trap to be like them. I can't even visualize who I am right now. And that's understandable. And here's the thing, it's an uncomfortable place. Healing is uncomfortable. You can't heal and be comfortable at the same time, because you are reaching elevations and versions of you that you have never met before. You don't know who you are outside of that pain. You don't know who you are outside of that trauma. So when you finally get a little taste, like, okay, that may need a little honey, or it may need a little sugar, but you know what? Let me keep trying it anyway. Let me remix the recipe until it tastes good for me, until I can get there. So many of us need to really remix our own recipes, because you're looking in a guidebook. You're trying to look in a book to get what it is that you're looking for. And it's not in a book. It's in you. Don't nobody want to sit in silence. Don't nobody want to sit alone. Don't nobody want to be alone. You have to understand and harvest and know your own energy before you're trying to deal with somebody else's. You have to unload and unpack your own baggage before you invite somebody else's into your trunk, honey. And that goes for men and women. There are a lot of men who are also healers. There are a lot of men who are, oh, baby, he did you wrong. I ain't going to do you like that. Let me show you different. Let me show you this. Let me show you that. Just the same as a women. Women can be just as manipulative as men. Children are just as manipulative as adults. And that is taught. The art of manipulation is taught. Whether y'all like to hear that or not, it's taught. Inadvertently, it's taught. Especially if you have parents that are not together, that live in 2 separate households. That child is going to know exactly how to play each parent. I know if I say this to my daddy, this is what I'm going to get. I know if I say this to my mama, this is what I'm going to get. Kids will play y'all to the goddamn left. Do you hear me? They learn the art of manipulation very, very young. I am an author. I have quite a few. Well, I mean, I have a lot of books that are already published. As a matter of fact, I actually had some sitting here because I was going to do a video on them. I only have a few of them sitting here though. This is one of them, which is my poem book. You had to charge your phone. No problem, my love. I'm still here. I'll probably be here for another few minutes. And this is another book of mine as well. But this is book 2 of Broken. So I have another book, which was my very first book, called Broken. This is the follow-up. I'm currently writing the 3rd series to this. I also have a book that is called Black Yawny Magic, but it's using the word. And then another book, it's a book of short stories called Unapologetically Raw. And then I also have, I'm gonna just tell y'all, I also have a mental planner that'll be dropping to help people cope with grief and to help people just cope with their day-to-day life. That'll be dropping as well later on this year, as well as a actual book that goes with it. All of my books are actually on Amazon under R.S. Cole. I'll do a video to it. But it's a lot, y'all. It really is a lot to unpack. And people just don't realize it. They don't recognize it. And do you understand and know? I have a podcast. I sure do. I have a podcast. I got a podcast. It's called Hurt to Heal by R.S. Cole. I do have a podcast called Hurt to Heal by R.S. Cole. I have one that'll be dropping tonight, and one that will probably be dropping tomorrow, but it may drop tonight. It just depends on how I feel. But for the most part, I do have another one that will be dropping tonight. And I want to say this is probably, I'm in my 7th or 8th season of my podcast. But it's just, y'all got to realize that the power is within you. In order for you to change your reality, it is you. For you to understand and know who you are and what you are about and what you want to be about, it is solely within you. It has to do with you really sitting and understanding who you are. And I'm going to be honest with you. The version that you become after you heal. And look, and it's so funny because I'm talking about it. The version that you become after you heal. Sometimes you don't like yourself. Sometimes you don't like you. It's like, damn, is this who the hell I am? Oh, I don't like this shit. I gotta grow. And there's a difference between changing and growing. Me, I prefer a person to grow. I don't want you to change. And I'm gonna tell you why. Some people are just like, why not? You ain't supposed to, you always supposed to change. No, you're supposed to grow. When you're growing, you're alive. Okay, change comes with the seasons. Meaning, you can go back to the way you were when you change. Most times people change because something adverse has happened. They've gotten caught. Something has happened that they don't like. They've gotten a wake-up call. Something has been traumatic or dramatic for them. And they're like, oh, I got to change. I can't do this no more. That's just like a person that's getting drunk. That ends up becoming, that succumbs to alcohol poisoning and survives. Oh, I got to change. I can't drink no more. But then all of a sudden, a few years later, they start back sipping on a little wine. Then that wine go to, a little vodka. That vodka go to a little Hennessy. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't grow. The only thing you did was change because something happened to you. The only thing you did was change because that was a wake-up call. So what can you do to kind of manifest your purpose? Honey, heal. Heal. I don't need the cards to tell you for that. Baby, you need to heal. And I don't mean physically, mentally, emotionally. You have to deal, and I'm so sorry, but I'm about to lay into you just a little bit because these are the downloads that I'm getting. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to really work on your issues of abandonment. You're going to really have to work on your issues of codependency. It is hard for you to let people go. You love very hard. You love so hard, Okima. And it's hard for you to let people go, but when you let them go, which is a beautiful thing. However, you have to work on those issues of codependency, and you have to work on those issues of abandonment, baby. You have to. I want you to really think about, and I'm going to ask you guys a question that I even asked on my podcast. When someone makes a choice for their life, no matter if y'all together, it's your cousin, it's your husband, it's your brother, it's your wife, your girlfriend, whoever. When someone makes a change for their life, when someone makes a choice, why does it bother you so bad? Why does it hit you so hard when someone chooses something for their life? I want you to really think about that. If they've made a choice for their life, you got to remember it wasn't about you. Yep, Dennis Shaw, but you got to remember it ain't about you. They made a choice for themselves. They made a choice all on their own, baby. You can listen to my podcast. I know it is on Spotify, Apple, Google, Is it called Open Table? I think it's called Open Table or something like that. But it's called Hurt to Heal by R.S. Cole. Even Anchor. You can listen to it on Anchor as well. You have Apple? Okay. Yeah, so if you type in R.S. Cole or if you type in Hurt to Heal by R.S. Cole, it'll come up. It's purple. Let me grab my other phone. I can tell y'all what it looks like. Here it is. I don't know. My snake does not be snaking, y'all. He just be falling off of all kind of stuff. But no, you have to really think about if someone makes a choice for their life, why does it bother you so bad? This is what it looks like, though. Oops, sorry. I hope y'all can see it. So you can, if you see this logo, it says "Hurt to Heal" by R.S. Cole. This is my podcast. But that's on Apple. You can still type in the exact same thing. If you have like Google or Spotify or anything like that, you can still type in the same thing. Yeah, I'm choosing me now, and you have to. Because no matter how much you say you love somebody, no matter how much they say that they love you, choices that they tend to make are based off of selfishness, not selflessness. So even where you as a person are very selfless, you want to include people, you want to make sure people are comfortable, you want to make sure that they're okay. Other people are not you. Stop looking for you inside of other people. Everybody's got choices. We are free moral agents. And a lot of times that choice is not about you. There's not one time anybody can ever tell me, oh, I did this, this, and this because of you. No, you didn't. You did that because that was your own personal choice. You did it because that's something that you wanted to do. You pleased your flesh. That's what you did. Whatever you were growing through at that time, that is the choice that you made for yourself. It was not about me. That is why I tell people, do not wear these labels of this quote unquote cheating phenomenon aspect thing. You didn't cheat on me. You cheated yourself. Not to mention, I am not an object. I am a person. So therefore, in a term of proper English, you cannot cheat on me. Infidelity is another thing, but even with infidelity, that's more geared toward people who have a personal commitment, that have sat down and made that commitment. But a lot of people always think that they're going to get that commitment from people without sitting down and talking to them because they are in a relationship based on the label. Not everybody has the same perception of the word relationship. Like, you really have to sit down and ask people, well, what does this mean to you? If we are entering into this relationship, what does that mean? What does that detail? What does that entail? What is your take on these certain things? But a lot of people don't sit down and have those conversations because they're so swept up, so caught up in the romanticizing of everything, or they just want to have adult workouts, and y'all know what I'm talking about, that you don't pay attention to everything else. Do I go to a certain part in Apple? No, just go to just podcast, period. If you go to, hold on. So go to this right here. Go to podcast. Once you click on podcast, you can go down right here and click search. And then once you click search, if you type in RS, like Sam Cole, COLE, it'll come up. Hurt to Heal by R.S. Cole. Okay. And then you just click on it and you'll be able to subscribe to me if you so choose to. But I mean, I have podcasts going all the way back to like 2019. And you can honestly, I'm going to be honest with you, like you guys can tell my mental mindset and my growth from that time up until now. Like I'm going to sound completely different. Even when I went back and was like, oh, goddamn, really? I sound different. And you can tell the layers and the levels that I've been able to peel back and to elevate from when it came to doing those podcasts. Yep, self-centered narcissist. Absolutely. Oh. Let's not get started on a goddamn narcissist. Because I got a podcast on that too. But narcissists don't care. It's about them. Their only mission is to please themselves. Hello, Shelly. Their only mission is to please themselves, to please their own flesh. And if they have to gaslight you and love bomb you and give you what you think you want in the very beginning, and you don't love yourself enough to recognize the difference of love bombing and true love, you're going to fall into their trap every time. I did. I'm here to tell you that I did. I did. And I had a child with a narcissist. My 10-year-old son. You know what I'm saying? People do have narcissistic traits as well. And a lot of times they don't even recognize it. Some people are narcissistic and don't even realize it because they were raised by a narcissist. Pandering. Mm-hmm. And when this I love you too early, type situation and all that. Can they overcome those traits? If they recognize it and they are willing to grow. But most of the time, narcissists like the way they are because they get what they want. And they get what they want from several people. So most of the times, no. Yeah, a lot of narcissists, they're not self-aware because it was just what was bred in them. And it's just all that they know because they haven't grown through their cycles at all. But most of the time, I'm going to be honest with you, 9 out of 10 narcissists, even if they become self-aware because they like the behaviors that come from what they do, they're not going to grow. It appeases them. It gets them what they want. It gets them where they want. So they're not going to grow. Mm-hmm. Exactly. They love the control. And when you take that, when you take that control away, baby, they don't know what to do. They get to gaslight. I'll do what you want me. I whatever you want. I'll go to counseling. I'll do this. I just know, baby, don't leave. I blah, blah, blah. And fall right back into the same behaviors because they never had intentions on growth in the first place. Thinking that they're always right. If you have a person, when you have a conversation with them, everything that they say is correct. What you say is wrong. And they make you question yourself. That's the number one sign of a narcissist. Hi, son. Exactly. The only way to beat them is removing your energy, completely blocking them, not allowing them access. Not allowing them access at all. Do not allow them access to you. When I tell you, as y'all see, my block button, be quick. Y'all seen earlier in blocked. I'm not even going to entertain your energy. I'm not going to entertain you at all. I didn't only change my phone number to get away from my narcissist. Number one, I moved across the country. Number two, I changed phone providers, honey. Okay. If your twin flame has narcissistic traits, then it is up to you to show them that. I want y'all to really understand too. Your twin flames are not always supposed to be romantic counterparts. Your twin flames generally are a direct reflection of you, of what you need to heal from, or what they need to hear from, or vice versa. You are a reflection of what they need to heal from or what they need to grow towards. I want y'all to be very careful when it comes to these twin flames, because again, so many of these spirituality people, they be romanticizing, oh, your twin flame is coming and you guys are going to be so in love. No, your twin flame is going to be a chaotic clusterfuck. Okay? Because your twin flame can be either what you want within yourself or the things that you need to heal from and turn away from within yourself. Does that make sense? That's why it's a twin flame. Your energies match. Your twin flames are for lessons. Your soulmates are for lessons. Like I can tell, and your soulmate is not always a romantic counterpart either. Like my sister is my soulmate. And it sounds very funny, but she is. There is a good balance between the two of us. There were things that I needed to learn from her. There are things now that she needs to learn from me. We have went in cycles. I mean, we've had periods of time where we haven't had that closeness, where we haven't talked, where we haven't bonded and things like that. Why? Because at the time we were growing in two separate directions and we were elevating on different frequencies. But once our frequencies came back in alignment, that was a time that we knew we had another teaching moment. Correct. Your twin flame. Well, that's the whole thing. There's two aspects to it. It can either reflect the things that you don't like about yourself that you need to heal from, or the place of yourself that you're trying to get to. So sometimes that's another reason why people be so in love with their twin flames, or they're so drawn to somebody, or they're so, they're magnetized to an individual. And it's the same thing happens to soulmates, is because it is something in them that you want inside of you. It is something that you can get to, and that you can learn from that person. That you're going to grow with that person. That you're going to grow. So as a result of that, you fall in love opposed to learning your lessons. Oh yeah. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy at all, but it is something that can happen. And a lot of times, even with your soulmates, your soulmates can also be romantic counterparts and stuff like that as well. But it's still the same thing. You have to also understand yourself. You have to learn the lessons. You have to understand the lessons. All of those things. No, you got to love your growth. Because when you're growing, baby, you living. We have to get out of this mode of survival. And that's what a lot of us have been in for a long, long, long time. We've been surviving. We have not been living. We have not been thriving. Oh, fell out with him. Yeah. And a lot of times you'll have a feeling and then the feeling will, go away. Exactly. Because you knew your worth. So a lot of times when you do outgrow your twin flame, you'd be like, it's just not what I want. It's not what I'm looking for. And that is the reason why people need to practice the art of detachment. Be grateful. Be thankful for the lessons. Be thankful for the things that you learned from that individual. You learned more about yourself. You learned the things that you like, and you learned the things that you didn't like. So now when you go into another situation, you know how to handle it better. I'm just saying. You know exactly how to handle those situations better. And you're going to be tested. If you think for one moment that the universe is not going to test you, baby, you're going to be tested. Yes. They will utilize your past trauma, the things that you have grown through, the things that you have wanted. They will ask you a whole lot of questions about what this and what that. They'll read you really well. They'll read you really, really well and just tell you the different things about you that they know you want to hear. The different things that they know is appealing to you to get you to fall and fall hard. I'm telling you. Folk be getting mad when I speak on it, but I don't care. Hello. Well, welcome in. Welcome to your healing. But they do. They get upset. And when you start to realize and recognize the things that they are doing, and when you start to call them out. Oh, and another thing, narcissists do not like to be held accountable. Honey, narcissists do not like to be held accountable. When you start calling them on their mess, when you start calling them on their bull crap, baby, watch how upset they get. But then what they're going to do is they're going to deflect the situation. They're going to deflect the situation and put it back on you. Oh, but what about you? You boom, 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 boom. Nah, ma'am, sir. No. This is about you, baby. It's not about me. Stay on subject. Stay on topic. They dislike being held accountable. They dislike that so much. Hold them accountable anyway. Call them out on their bullcrap anyway. And that's why I said, like, yeah. People fantasize and romanticize me until they figure out that I'm not going to take your shit. That's because it was divine, baby. You were supposed to be here. I can give you guys an example. You know what I'm saying? Southern Foreigner. He was one of my soulmates. That's the reason why we talk to each other the way we do. Was he a romantic counterpart? Yes, he was. But we were able to learn from each other. We were able to love on each other, learn the lessons that we needed to learn. We understood that our energy no longer matched the same frequency. So therefore, we said, hey, let's go back to just being best friends. Let's see what the universe does. It's that easy. The Art of Detachment. There's no hate. There's nothing. Exactly. Everybody wants a queen until you have to step up and be a king or a queen. Everybody wants a spiritual woman until she call you on your bullshit. I'm just saying. Like, you can fantasize and romanticize all you want to. But when it comes to me not playing games with you, when it comes to me I'm not going to babysit you. I'm not going to babysit your ego. I'm just not. If there's things that you need to work on, I'm going to let you know there's things that you need to work on. But at the same time, I ain't going to repeat myself because you heard me the first time. If you so choose not to grow from those things and not to fix yourself so that your life can be elevated, there's nothing I can do for you. Do you? I love you enough to let you go. I'm not going to wish you well, whatever the universe has for you, because you refuse to do the work. I was sent here to bless you. We connected for you to get a blessing. And there you go. But I love you enough to let you go. And yes, I love me more. I'm telling you, y'all got to practice self-love. Y'all got to love yourself so much that when the BS comes, you just be like, this ain't even right. Nope, I don't even want it. Bye. Oh, you just gonna end it? Yep. I don't have time for nobody's games. I'm not going to stroke your ego, and I'm not going to waste your time, and I don't want my time wasted. It's that simple. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Just like even with, me and Southern Foreigner, we can still go and hang out and chill and go, you know what I'm saying, like on dates and stuff like that. We can still do all of that stuff. We don't have a label. We don't have a title. Oh, thank you. I got these from Rainbow. Rainbow, girl. Rainbow. I think they was like $3. You know what I'm saying? So just sometimes you have to understand your own frequency. You have to understand where you are vibrating and where your partner is vibrating as well. And if you guys are just not vibrating on the same frequency, then you sit and you have a conversation. When you have that conversation, if you can understand, okay, well, there's things that I need to heal within myself. There's things that I need to do. So let me not be a burden on you. Let me not hold you back. Let me not block your blessings because my energy ain't right. That's love. That is love. And again, y'all know I'm speaking from personal experience. That is love. Because I know I'm not right. I know that I'm going to block your blessings. I see the things that you're doing. And I know I'm not together. And I can't hold you back from the things that you need to do. Let me get right. Let me get myself together. Let me find myself. Let me find my path so I can elevate and get to where you are. Therefore, maybe again in some time, if it is for us to meet back in that time frame, to be romantic counterparts again, then we'll do that. But if not, I still want to be here for you. I still want to support you. Relationships are work. You are absolutely right. But when you've been with somebody and you're growing and they're not, you see yourself prospering and doing different things and they're not trying, or they try and because it doesn't happen immediately, they give up. How much can you take? You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't understand the blessing that was provided to you and you didn't understand the lesson, so you had to keep repeating it. How many times are you going to bump your head with somebody that's not willing to listen? How many times are you going to bump your head with somebody that is committed to miscommunication? How many times are you going to bump your head with somebody that is committed to misunderstanding you? How many times are you going to bump your head with somebody who does not value you the way you value you? Yes, relationships are work, 100%. But if you're the only one putting in the work, then where does that lead you? That's like you in a canoe and you paddling, trying to get past the river rafts. All you're going to do is go in a circle because you're the only one paddling. You don't have a balance, baby. So when it comes to that working aspect of a relationship, the work has to be on both ends. She said, I'm in my kitchen talking back. I'm just saying, the work has to be on both ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, why paddle yourself into a circle? And I will tell anybody, this goes for men or women, do not let anybody have to tell you that they don't want you twice. You heard them the first time. There's no change in their mind. Doing love spells and domination and all that kind of bull crap. Listen, that's exactly what it is, because it's temporary. And when they become aggy and agitated, then what? When they become aggy and agitated with you and things are not going the way you want them to go, then, oh no, I don't want to do this no more. But now, look what you have done. That's why I discourage those things. I always tell you to do love drawing work. You always want to draw in what is for you. And if there's things that are around you that should be moved, then they're going to be moved. When you start healing, when you start cleansing, when you start doing road openers, it removes people too. And you have to be okay with that. Practice, again, the art of detachment. Because you have to be okay with somebody could have been your blockage. Hello, darling. From North Carolina. How's that snow? People can be your blockage. And it doesn't mean that they're a bad person, but think about their mindset. Let's say hypothetically you have a friend. Every time you see this friend, they're cheery, they're happy, they're upbeat. Oh yeah, let's do boom, boom, boom. Let's do this, let's do that. But when they go home at night, they cry. When they go home at night, they're in a back into a depressive state because they're only socially functional. They can only function socially. Think about how they are at night. That depressive energy, the only thing it does is it transmutes. That's it. They're pretending. But understand that those depressive parasites are still within them. And when they are around you, guess what's going to happen? They're going to jump over to you. Another name for the witch's cut grass, not that I know of, my love. I've always known it as witch's cut grass. How does this work in a marriage? Understanding that all the time, even though you're married to somebody, that doesn't mean it's forever. The same thing. If they're not growing, there is a such, and it's funny because I will be doing a podcast on spousal envy, but there is a such thing as outgrowing your spouse. And I'm just being honest. There is a such thing as outgrowing your spouse. So understand that. And if you so choose if you do outgrow your spouse and you speak with them and you have a conversation and they're not committed to growing, you're better off not watering a dead situation.
Ma'am,
Yes,
do you have the Uno card?
I do.
Can y'all turn that down?
I have the Uno cards. Just wait a minute.
Are them gonna fly?
Yeah. So, as much as it hurts, sometimes you have to understand that you have to water your own flowers and light your own candle. Even though you are on the road and you're on the river with somebody, sometimes it is easier to save you than to let you both go down. Because if you swimming and they not, just think about it. Think about swimming, right? And you holding on to somebody. They not paddling, they not doing anything, and they just dead weight and they just letting you do all the work. What happens when you get tired? What happens when your arms and your legs cramp up? It's easier to save yourself. Exactly. Marriage has to move and grow just like a river. It has to. And sometimes too, it's not always that people aren't growing. Sometimes they get comfortable. They get too complacent in the things that are going on. You guys don't stop and do checks and resets on one another. You're not the same person that you were last month. They're not the same person that they were last month. If anything traumatic has went on, job change, any type of family members passing, friends passing, a lot of people have a different mental state and they grow in different ways. But when is the last time you stopped to have a check-in with your spouse? The things that you liked last month may not be the same things that you like this month. The things that they liked last month may not be the same things that they like this month. That's just like if your spouse is eating salmon. They love salmon. They love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And all of a sudden they stop eating salmon. Now they want shrimp. You have to do those check-ins, those mental check-ins with your spouse. Just because you're giving love or giving attention or giving whatever doesn't necessarily mean that's what they need from you at that time. And then here's another thing too. Let me put in a broader perspective for you. When you have a spouse and they're growing through a few things, or they have some life struggles or some adverse situations happen, especially if your spouse is a male and you jump to help them, do they need your help or do they need your support? Understand and know the role that you have to play, even with your spouse. You have to understand that. Friends, family, spouses. And I know I did a video on normalize asking people when they come to you and they want to pour into you. Okay, hold on. I would love for you to pour into me because I want to make sure that you are okay mentally. However, do you want my advice or do you just want my support? Stop giving people unsolicited advice, spouses included. Normalize asking those questions. Stop assuming they want your help, because sometimes they just want your support. We gotta normalize those things, y'all. Sometimes all they want is support. They don't want your help. They want support. They can do it on their own. They can do it on their own time. There's different ways and methods of how they need to think and the way they need to go about things. As women, we rush to help. Oh, my spouse is having an issue. Let me help you out. Opposed to, okay, baby, I understand that this is something that happened. This is something that has come up. What would you like for me to do? Now, if they say, oh, baby, I need you to help me with boom, 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 then fine. But if they say, oh, I got it. I just, needed to vent a little bit. Allow them to vent. Allow them to vent to you. Your spouse should be able to come to you and to be able to pour into you. That's something that should be normalized. And then let's go further ahead. You can have friends, your girlfriend, your girl, your bestie, your sis, your whatever. Never needs to goddamn know the stuff that's going on in your household. Stop giving people unsolicited insight into your house. And sometimes when you know people just knows as hell. Oh girl, what's been going on? How you doing? Oh girl, I'm good. I've been, just being me, elevating, growing. How are you? That's how you go about that. No problem. Give them a bath and give them a hug from their virtual TT. But I'm about to get off here in a minute because I do have classes that start in a little bit. But stop letting folk know the ins and the outsides of your home. They should never know how many times a week y'all have adult time. They should never know whether your partner is or is not performing. They should not know if y'all have an argument because that is nobody's goddamn business. People forget they vent to other people and they tell them the thing that is, just adverse about their partner, and somebody automatically has that negative connotation. Yes, I'm going to download this and upload it to YouTube tomorrow. But they all automatically in their mind have a negative connotation about your spouse. So now anytime your spouse does something, that's the first thing that they're going to be, he or she did whoop, whoop, whoop 7 years ago. Or, he or she. No, because when you have talked it out, when you have forgiven one another, when you have moved ahead, when you have been able to do the things that you needed to do for yourself and you guys are back on one accord, the people who you let know and let into your marriage and into your business still remember those adverse things, and they're going to continue to bring them up and continue to make you relive them. When you relive trauma, when you relive certain things that you didn't like, when you relive certain things that have went on and gone on in your life, you remanifest it back into your life because now you're revibrating in that low vibrational ass energy. This is why healing is so important. This is why releasing is so important. This is why cleansing is so important, so that you can stop manifesting the same chaos back into your life. Stop people if they be like, oh girl, you remember when that is no longer my energy. I no longer vibrate there. Exactly. No one needs to know what your household does because that's not their business. That's your household. I wouldn't give a hell if you was sitting up here doing something strange for a little piece of change while your husband was hanging from a chandelier. That's your business. Should nobody know that? And some people are like, oh, well, I need to just vent. I need to just vent. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to God. Whoever your higher power is, that's who you vent to. Stop telling these mortals your business. Write it down. Burn it. Get rid of those adverse feelings, especially if you guys are now back on one accord. In place of hyssop, rosemary. If you don't have any hyssop, you can use rosemary. But y'all gotta look. It's a rabbit hole. This type of conversation is really a rabbit hole because it's layer upon layer upon layer upon layer of the things that can and will and have grown on. But stop letting people bring you back to the vibration of old stagnant ass energy. Stop letting people bring you back to the energy of shit that don't resonate with you no more. When you've healed from a situation, when you've grown from a situation, don't let nobody sit back and remember when. I do remember, but I've released that. That's not me now, so I don't want to talk about it. That was the situation then. That was me then. That was me now. Like, I don't even let people send me old pictures of me. That was a completely different energy of me. That was a completely different vibration of me. Don't send me that. If anybody has pictures of me before I had my locks, don't send that to me. That is a version of me that was broken. That is a version of me that was unhealed. And that's not the energy that I want to perpetuate back into the life that I am living right now. My life, my transformation started from the time that I got my locks up until now. I mean, granted, I started before that, but I'm just saying in terms of, what people, would do and would say. Stop letting people take you back to old stagnant ass energy that you are no longer vibrating with. Because once you get to reminiscing, once you get to looking at them old pictures of yourself, then you get to thinking of old lovers that you released, get to thinking of old people that you dealt with, get to thinking of this and the issue that you had with this person, the issue that you had with that person. And you know what happens? It tricks your mind, and now you are lowering your vibration. And you are right back in that same fucking energy that you got out of, something that you worked so hard to get out of. So why go back there? Change your mindset, baby. The Miss Janice. Change your mindset. Start speaking things into your existence. As a matter of fact, today is Wednesday. Today is the day of Mercury. Okay? You guys, I don't know. Some of y'all pay attention, some of y'all don't. But of course, if you know, you know. Mercury is the planet of communication. Not only are they the planet of communication, they are the planet of opening doors and gaining the impossible, gaining whatever desire you want to. Okay? Today would be that day. So that means I did this live on the correct day. Today would be the day to change your mindset. Change the way you're speaking over yourself. If there's a job that you want, write that job down. This is my job. Go into that job with your head held high. And when they say, well, why should we hire you? Because I'm the best to ever do it. Have confidence in yourself. Stop letting your mind psych you out thinking that you don't deserve certain things that you deserve. Yes, you do deserve that high paying job. You deserve that job that's going to change your life. You deserve that job that's going to change the entire dynamic of your household. You deserve that. So start walking and speaking it. Exactly. You deserve it. This right here will actually be uploaded on YouTube. If you do want to listen to everything that I have went over a little bit later, I'm going to upload this on YouTube. My YouTube is Holistic Intentions, and it has my exact same logo. It has my business logo on it. You are so very welcome, Miss Janice. Absolutely. Walk in that divine order. Today is the day. Speak it out. Say it. Say what it is that you know you deserve. Don't beg the universe for nothing. This is your reality. Control it. This is your reality, honey. Control that shit. Speak life to yourself. Speak love to yourself. Speak prosperity to yourself. Speak abundance to yourself. Y'all want to know that one of the highest and most lucrative forms of manifestation is speaking to yourself as you are in a climatic mode. Thank you. When you are climaxing, that is one of your most lucrative time periods to speak positivity over yourself. Whether it's with a partner or, oh, baby, whether it's with yourself. That is one of your most lucrative time frames to manifest your desires. Speak over yourself what you deserve, what you know is for you, what you know is coming into your reality. The way you're placing yourself in that vibration of exactly what it is that you want. When people start saying, oh, I don't know, I don't think that's possible, them pessimistic mindset folk, baby, I don't even need to talk to you. Because the moment you start saying, I can't, I won't, nope. That ain't what we do up over here. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. Nope. What you're not going to come over here and do is have a pessimistic mindset. What you're not going to come over here and do is spread any type of your negativity and any of your parasites up over here. Exactly. I deserve a wealthy and abundant life. Why? Because I am wealthy and I am abundant. This is the reality that I am going to be placing myself into. My energy is dangerous. I'm not even going to lie to you. My energy is extremely dangerous. And that is just something that I know. And I had to find that out the hard way. I'm not even going to lie to you. I had to find that shit out the hard way. Have I had stalkers? Yes, men and women. Have people just become addicted to me just because? Yes. And that is not even in a sexual manner, not even in a sexual fashion. It happens. My energy is very dangerous, so I have to be careful with who I give it to. That is why I just won't. I am wealthy and abundant. I feel wealth and I am wealth. Exactly. Wealth is my birthright, honey. Abundance is my birthright. Healing is who I am. I am a healer and I am healing always. These are my birthrights. Okay? Addictive energy is my birthright. I was born with it. It is what it is. Thank you. She said, I won't stalk you, but you know. Hey, Burgundy Henderson. Hey, baby. Yes, wealth is my birthright. I vibrate in the energy of love. I am love and love is me. The love that is meant for me is going to find me. It's here. It's in my reality. I just have to vibrate in that energy. Say those things over yourself while you are in a climax. Watch your life start to change. Watch your life start to change, honey. I'm new here and you got my attention. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Honored. Yeah, it would definitely be your energy, Kaylee. Yes. Especially if you are a healer. People become drawn to you. People become drawn to the things that you say, the things that you do, because you talk smooth like butter. And I'm not going to lie, I could talk a fucking fish in the water. But at the same token, I use that gift for good and not bullshit. And big girl magic, trust and believe, you know what? They're actually one and the same. They're yin and yang. Balance, baby. Balance. And I'm not a Pisces. Y'all that know me know I'm a Capricorn, but I love koi fish. And when I went to Hawaii, I fell in love with them. And of course, love, joy, peace, happiness, the yin and the yang, the good, the bad, the ugly, the death, the birth, the darkness, the light. And it is okay, because what happens is, as those people transition, big girl magic, as those people transition, you speak abundance over their life in the ether, in the other realm. You usher them out and make them happy as they go. And that is okay. That is absolutely okay. But one thing I always tell people, you can be light all you want to, but you have to realize that there is no light without the darkness. There is no dark without the light. There is balance in everything. There is balance in everything. So you just got to vibrate in that energy, y'all. Know what it is. Know what it is that's about you. Go and ask people, what is it that you like about me? What about me captivates your attention? Whether you go to friends, family, a lover, someone that you're talking to, whatever, ask them. Assess their answer. Choose who needs to stay in your life. Some people just really don't know. They just want to be around you because it's you. They just want to be around you because you got good energy. And their energy is shitty. Because they got parasites and they refuse to heal and cleanse. Nope. Assess that. And again, friends, family, lovers, all of them. But y'all got this. But I'm going to go ahead and get cleansed and get prepared for my classes tonight. So I can go ahead and get my people on in here and get them learning, because tonight is shadow work. So if y'all think I'm speaking life into y'all right now, these people about to get this shadow work. And it is what it is. What does what mean, sweetheart? Goddess love too. What does what mean, baby? Speaking life into yourself, or speaking life into people, or asking people what they like about you. What part? Yes, Ali Ramirez, and be on time. Be on time. Be on time. Be on time. Yeah, and keep in mind, shadow work is not just one time. Healing is a lifestyle. It's not just one time. Sometimes it feels like I attract hurt people because you have a divine light about you, and because they're hurt, they see something in you that they don't have that they want. Yeah, it's the same thing. And with you being a healer, with you being that type of person that has that type of energy. And it's so funny because as I'm talking, y'all seen this candle earlier. Look at it now. I have 2 flames. There's 1 wick in this candle. And my petition is on the other side. But, oh, can y'all hear that? Listen. Can y'all hear that? But, because they understand what it is and the energy that you possess, my love. And that's exactly what it is. And with you being a nurturer, with you having a healer and a nurturer spirit, you are going to be drawn to people that are broken because you feel that you can help them. But let me give you these words of wisdom that I had to understand for myself and just really soak in and take in. And it's something that is said very often. You can't heal everybody. Even though you're a healer, you can't heal everybody. You got to take the time out to heal you. Protect your energy, protect your vibe, protect you at all costs. Just because they're attracted to you doesn't mean that they need to be within your energy. Okay. I was just speaking and this candle started going off, honey. That candle had 1 flame and it started going off. I'm so drained after combos. No, baby. You protect your peace. Okay? That's what you do. You protect yourself and you protect your peace. If you feel like somebody's conversation is draining you, then you immediately need to go take a shower or take yourself a cleansing bath so that you can get their energy off of you. Okay? That's what you got to do. Okay? But all right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I will be uploading this to YouTube. So if you don't follow my YouTube, please click the link in my bio. It'll take you to my healing circle and you will be able to rewatch this video. Have a good evening, y'all. Thank you.